A very good morning, friends. This is Nyajes Pade from the team of Mission Eyes. So, in this video, we will be discussing a very important topic, or we can say in a simplified manner that we are going to read the notes about what we have learned from our teachers in our schools. So, please make me as a note keeper in your icon button. That's Nihasis is a note giver. You can even say that. So let me go to the question, let me go to the in detail explanation about what I am going to teach you, or the notes which I am going to provide you with a pages of only 3, yeah, only 3 to 4, with pictorial description. I will be saying you all the detail about the perspective of teaching fiber to fabric, which is class 6th notes, which is and chapter number 3. Okay, do not get confused about what I am saying. Okay, it's about the notes which has been provided to fiber to fabric, okay, which is from NCERT. So what are fibers and fabric? You all might be learning, you all might be having information in your school itself that a fiber which usually keeps us warm in winter, the cloths which usually we use in summer season, the cloth which usually we use in our rainy season to protect our from the rain and not to get cold. Yeah, okay, let me explain about the detailed explanation. We can say that I will be teaching the, what I can say that, yeah, the bookish definition. I can say that it's a bookish definition which has been extracted or fetched and placed here, that fibers are the materials which are available in the form of thin, continuous and flexible standard spuns. Okay. So this is what it means. Yeah, yes, okay, the fibers are the materials, okay, which are available in the form of thin, continuous and flexible standard spun. Okay, so that is what a fiber is meant by bookish definition. But in my view, fiber is that material which is used for making us more handsome, fashionable. Maybe you are thinking like so, but in my perspective it's just a flexible instrument which keeps us cold, which keeps us warm, and which protects us from different calamities. So that is called fiber in my words. So what the fiber is classified in different forms. You might be having an information itself in your book or itself in your school itself, that what are the different kinds of fibers. But still, fibers are defined as a cloth material made by kitting, weaving and thread together. Okay, it is about kitting, weaving, then after threading. Okay, this is how the fibers are been defined. Okay, it's about wearing material, it's about fashion design. Okay, I am wearing a very fashionable clothes, so you should have, all the girls should have to watch me because I am handsome boy, I am wearing a fashionable clothes. That's the perspective of what each and every 21st generation kids even think, that because they need to attract beautiful girls, isn't it? So let me define about the types of fibers which has been there here. I even had noted some of the fibers. One is natural fiber, one is synthetic fiber. What is a natural fiber? You might be knowing what is meant by natural fiber, right? You do not know what is natural fiber. You are very intelligent. You, the students who are watching my video at the present, are very intelligent. Why? Because you know what is natural fiber. I do not need to make you more understand about what natural fiber is. The fiber which comes from nature is called natural fiber, and the fiber which is made by human beings are synthetic fibers. I can say that. So I will only give an example about natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Natural fiber is simple, which is comes from different animals, which comes from different plants, silkworm. So similarly, from synthetic fiber which are man-made, like here I can noted, yeah, these are the different synthetic fibers. Okay, I can say that synthetic fibers. Oh yeah, it is color changing. Wow, these are the synthetic fibers. Okay, understood what I'm saying. These are synthetic fiber. Example which is made by whom? By me, Snehasis Party. No, by human beings. Okay, human interference has been there. Okay, understood the types of fiber which has been displayed here. Okay, very good students. Then after we'll be going for animal fiber. Okay. Yes, we will be discussing about animal fiber. So, before teaching about what animal fiber is, let me explain. Animal fiber comes under natural fiber or synthetic fiber. We are not the creators of animals. We are created by only human beings. You might be getting confused. What animal? Animal is also a living being. But how we can treat that animal fiber is a natural fiber? No, what you are thinking is just opposite about what I am thinking. So let me, I will be clearing you about that. So animal fibers, silk and wool fiber obtained from animal. Okay, so silk and wool which are being obtained by whom? Which are being obtained by animals. Then after wool's fiber, yeah, wool fiber comes from sheep, camel, goat, yak. The process involved in making animal dye follows the series of steps. What are the series of steps which usually follows? So one is shearing, souring, sorting, cleaning, dyeing, straightening, rolling and combing. Oh my god, these many processes are been included. Oh my god, it's truly making me more preferable that these many process makes a fiber or makes somewhat which we are wearing. But you also should have to know how much difficult usually the persons who are been facing by doing all these stuffs. Okay, so you should have to remember that wool fiber comes from sheep, camel, goat and yak. Then after, what are the different process which has been involved? So these are the different process. One is shearing, then after soaring, sorting, cleaning, dyeing, then after straightening, rolling and combining. Okay, so these are the different process which are been included. Okay, understood. So silk fiber are obtained, yeah, silk fiber are obtained from silkworm, and the process of obtaining silk, the process of obtaining from silk is called sericulture. Very important point is, what is sericulture? Sericulture is something which is different, which is unique. Why? Because the process of getting silk from silkworm is called sericulture. You might be thinking, I will get a silkworm and I will fetch the silk from silkworm by killing him or her, so such that I will be doing sericulture. No, you cannot do that. It's a different scenario about what the perspective of the citizen or the workers who have been doing this culture. Okay, they need a lot of study how to fetch this culture, how to do this culture, how to do this sericulture, even I can say that. Then the silk thread or the yarn obtained from the silk mouth cocoon. Okay, you understood also what you mean by cocoon. Then after the cycle, okay, the life cycle of silkworm begin from the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 and stage 4. Okay, these are the different stages which usually combined to make the silkworm much more fruitful. What is there in stage 1 to what is there to stage 5? So you might be getting all the information here itself, that what are the different stages which has been inculcated in the red pointed mark. After mating, you might be getting that the after mating female silk mouth lays around 200 to 300 eggs at a time. Then after the eggs catches the new silkworm rising from thread and mulberry leaves from around 30 days and move into the next stage. Cocoon and protective layers of the silk web spun is developed around the layer, which is size of small cotton ball. Then after pupa stage usually comes. Okay, so these are the different steps. I no need to understand, you might be getting the different steps which has been included in the life cycle of silkworm. So let me go for the plant fibers. So I am from Mission IS, Learn with Integrity. So if you like, please subscribe, share, and whatever you want to do that. So then after, this is cotton wool fiber obtained from plants. You might be seeing that, very important, very beautiful, right? So you might be getting the onions usually in these buckets or in these bags. Then after, cotton fiber is obtained from the stems and the jute. It is soft skin and long fiber and is silky texture. Then after, cultivated in rainy season and been basically growth in the state of West Bengal and Assam. Okay, usually the jute fiber or the plant fibers usually observed in what? Observed in different states of Bihar, then after Bihar, Assam and Bengal. Okay, so understood what I am saying? So let me increase the front size of this. So what kind of fibers, or what are fibers made up of? Usually fibers are made up of by whom? Fibers. The fine part of thread is preferred as to be fiber. The fiber is a thread-like structure that is spun into ropes, cloth and string. Okay, not only cloths but also they are been made for ropes and cloth strings. Fibers are made from fabric plants, from natural and artificial sources like rayon, nylon, polyester. These are different examples of fibers. Then after, cotton, yarn. Then after, if we discuss about yarn and cotton, yarn is something different. The thin layer, okay, the thin strands made from the fibers are called yarns. Okay, the thin strands which are made by fibers are called yarns. Spinning is the process of making yarn. Very important is, spinning is the process which usually makes, okay, yeah, spinning is the process of making yarn. Then after, if we move for cotton, here it is written that cotton is obtained from cotton balls which are taken directly from the subsurface of cotton seeds. Okay, cotton seed से क्या होता है? Cotton balls आते हैं. Okay, so it is grown in black clay soil and climatic condition. The process cotton involved is ginning, spinning, weaving and kitting. Okay, these are the process which has been included in making the cottons. Then after, ginning, spinning, weaving and kitting. So what are the different process of making cotton? Ginning, the plant from the cotton picked containing seed. The process removing the seeds is called ginning. Okay, the process of removing the seeds from the plant is called ginning. Ginning can be done using hands and by machine. Then after getting ginning process, then after we will go for spinning process. Spinning is somewhat different, friends. Spinning, the process of making yarn from a thin strand of fiber, is called spinning. It is done by hand and spinning wheel. Okay, then after, weaving, you all know what I mean by weaving. Weaving means just arranging different parts which are been done by yarn or by spinning. Then after, kitting is one of the most popular method to make fiber from yarns. This process, a single yarn is used to make a piece of fiber, we can frankly say. Then after, let me move to the cotton fibers. So if we discuss about cotton fibers, then we should have to know fabrics. Fabrics are woven material or textiles. It is prepared from yarn, weaving and kitting, like banklets, blankets, towels and curtains. Then after, kitting, hand kitting is a conventional method of kitting, though it is done by machines. Okay, hand kitting is somewhat different because it is done by whom? It is done by machines. Examples are sweaters and wools, we can say, which gives us more warm in winter. Then after, weaving, you see the how he has been doing weaving, right? Then after, jute fiber, natural fiber and synthetic fiber. You all know what is natural fiber. No need to much more explain about what we have already learned about cotton, wool and jute are different examples of what? Natural fiber, which comes from nature. Then after, if these are the natural fiber. Okay. Then after, we will go for synthetic fiber like polyester, nylon and arsenic, acrolein. Okay, these are the different handmade fibers. So you might be watching this. So this is an handmade fiber. Okay, so this picture indicates how handmade is very important, how handmade fibers are even more important. Like evolution of clothing. So at final I will be discussing about the evolution of clothing. Evolution of clothing fibers first put to use as a clothing followed by cotton in modern days. Clothing becomes mechanized where the machines have more to do. So how the evolution take place, how the man effort has been conjured, how the man's effort usually diminished by the innovation, by the evolution, by technological improvement. This is how the clothing been evolved or been observed. Okay, I hope that you have understood the chapter of fiber to fabric. Thank you.